Hey everybody, a certain reviewer here. Finally gonna freaking review a certain magical index 3. Man, this is overdue. Now, this was going to be released earlier, but I did the review and it ended up the USB drive I used got corrupted and I couldn't get it out. So now the review I did first, freaking just trapped in there. No one's gonna be able to watch it except for, I'm the last one that saw it. So there's that. So we're gonna go through this arc by arc, see what they got right, see what they got wrong. But I should at least say my overall thoughts on the series. Is Index 3 good? Needed way more freaking episodes than just, what was it, 26? It needed at least 40. It needed 40. It didn't need freaking 26. There's just so much stuff they kind of cut off and didn't really show, and it's pretty ridiculous. But, yeah, that's my overall thoughts. But let's go through this arc by arc, a bit more into detail, what I thought about each arc. So, Documents of Constantine. Documents of Constantine was pretty much fine. It freaking showed you all the stuff, I think. Nothing was really cut out. Everything was freaking, spot on. They showed you everything. The fight was good. Terra was, I'm not a big fan of the Constantine arc, but, overall, I think out of all the arcs in the next three, it was probably the most spot on when it comes to adaptation. But yeah, not really much to say. It was fine. I'm not a big fan of Documents Constantine because it was in it. But yeah, Documents Constantine. It was fine. It was fine. Battle Royale. Battle Royale. Yeah. Battle Royale. Out of all these arcs in the Old Testament, I kind of liked Battle Royale. It had a lot of going on. It had a lot of stuff, a lot of cool gangs, a lot of cool lore, a lot of cool, good characters, a lot of stuff. A lot of accelerator-focused arcs are really kind of rushed. It was very odd. A lot of the times, like in the new Dragon arc, and in this arc, everything looks to be rushed. Like, we need to get this over with as soon as possible. Let's not explain anything. Let's just keep going forward. It's very odd. But comparing Dragon to this is way better, I think. A lot of Hamazura stuff was cut out, like showing Hamazura's friend. That was completely freaking just thrown out the window. I thought that was kind of weird. And then the scene where Hamazura fights Mugano, and, her arm's supposed to get cut off, but doesn't get cut off. Scenes of Toma's arm getting cut off. Oh, well, not Mugano, though. Oh, that's just that we can't do it to girls, man. It was so weird. Like, I guess you could make the excuse she tore off her own arm, but that's stupid. Very strange. I guess Hamazura's stuff was just a lot of padding, and they're like, let's get rid of this, let's get rid of that. Let's focus more on Accelerator. Let's focus more on Dark Matter. A character people like. But you know what? I think that makes sense, I guess, if you want your TV show to get higher, but I feel like that was somewhat of a discourtesy to Hamazura for the people that like him. Even though I don't really like him that much, people do like him, and I can certainly see the reasoning for why people like him. I feel like that was a bit of a crappy move on their part. Oh, let's get rid of all this stuff that made Hamazura good, and let's make him not good. Like, it's just so freaking stupid. Overall, Battle Royale I thought was fine. The fight with Dark Matter was cool. Dark Matter didn't really get ripped apart. He just kind of gets punched. Like, he just gets punched. Like, that's it. Like, whenever the New Testament anime comes out, what's the excuse for his whole body being turned to dark matter? Like, because the whole reasoning for why Dark Matter had a freaking new body, it was because it got torn apart by Accelerator, and now he just got punched a bit. And it's like, what's the excuse? I guess they could just do like, oh, Dark Matter wants a stronger body to fight Accelerator, or something, but whatever. I guess they can't show graphic violence despite the fact they did that already with Index 2. Yeah, remember the lady got her jaw shot off? They showed that. Like, granted, they didn't show you explicitly, but it was heavily implied. He could have just freaking showed Excel tearing Dark Matter apart and not show it. He could have just maybe showed a shadow of him going crazy or some blood splattering. Like, leave it up to the viewer. But no, instead you just have him do punches. Also, we get the greatest scene in the Index history while Hakim kicks freaking Ueharu. Seriously, that's some good stuff right there, man. More of that, please. I don't hate Ueharu, I just love seeing cute little girls getting freaking brutally abused or murdered. Sorry, just my thing. Aqua of the Back. My most anticipated, my most excited for arc in Index 3. Now, how'd it do? Well, another fine. A lot of the action scenes in Aqua of the Back arc were really cut down for some reason. I don't know. The scenes in the novel have more weight behind them than the actual scenes in this show. But you know what? It's fine. It's not like the fight was completely mishandled or just crappy. You didn't really get to see the high-speed Saint action, but overall, I think the fight was still fine. It wasn't again, underdone or something. You get to see them fight in the city. There was a couple of funny moments in that fight between Kanzaki and Aqua. There's a scene where they're spinning around, and it's goes on for 3 minutes, and they're talking while they're spinning. And Aqua's English dub is pretty not good.
Not to drag civilians and Amoxa church members into a fight between saints when our powers are so vastly different.
I hope it won't ever come to this, but I'm gonna fight you and spin you in a circle.
It's that bad. He's covering his nose the whole time. What is this? And then you have the scene where he show Aqua's face. And it's pretty funny, because he's making this really weird, just... Ugh. I laughed pretty hard at that, honestly. It's pretty embarrassing. But overall, the fight was fine. I got to see Toma getting freaking kicked off a bridge, freaking beat the crap out of. And at the end, the whole scene with him and Misaka was pretty cool. It was alright. It was done good. A thumbs up. Made me want the relationship to happen even more now. But again, Aqua at the Back arc, decent. Not fantastic. Just handled it pretty well. Itsua, her scenes in it were fine. I don't like her, but it's fine. British Royal Family arc. Out of all the arcs, I think I enjoyed this a lot more than I was thinking I would. Pretty good. It was pretty freaking good. The fight, the fight between Aqua and Night Leader was super cool. It was pretty good. The whole rebellion and I think the New Light girls were pretty cool. I appreciate them a lot more now. They're really, I just like their personality. They're just so cool and funny. And Lazar was really good in this. I really like Lazar. Overall, I think out of all of them, this one was definitely the most enjoyable for me. And freaking Toma punches Carissa through a building. Seriously, that was so freaking, whoa, man, jeez. Dragon! Oh boy, the Dragon arc was very... Oh boy! Okay, so Dragon was a lot of freaking cramming. Oh my god. Dragon has so much cramming and so much hurry up, that it was almost just distracting to me. It was really oof. Very, very oof. There are some scenes where they're talking and something just happens. What? That's how it ends? Alright. No. Accelerator's whole thing with Aiwas was cool. His English dub... Aiwas's English dub voice is very strange. Very strange. I don't know how to... But yeah, their whole fight was fine. I liked... a lot of Hamazura... I don't think they skipped Hamazura stuff in this arc. Cameron, you would know probably. Tell me if they skipped anything. Someone tell me if they skipped any Hamazura stuff in this arc, because I think they covered the basics. I think there's one scene where Hamazura throws a thing at Accelerator, it doesn't work. I think that wasn't even in the anime at all. It was very... alright. Actually, I completely forgot that Hamazura and Takitsubo kissed. So when I saw that scene, I was like, oh, okay, they kissed. Alright. I completely forgot about that. Or I didn't even remember. This is nice. The romance is fine. But yeah, this whole Dragon arc was very freaking just crammed. This is why we needed 40 freaking episodes. That way it can print crap like this that should last 5 episodes at least. It's freaking ridiculous. And now we're on the final freaking arc. Freaking World War III. How was World War III? It was pretty good. Not gonna lie. I think this is the main reason why they're on crunch time and decided to let the arc have this final arc have, like, what, 6 episodes I think this arc had. And, you know, for them, it was good. It was solid. It was pretty good. I don't think there was, like, a single thing that was cut that I can remember from this arc. Everything got included. You see, this is why we needed 40 episodes. I know I said earlier, but we need 40 episodes so each season could have time to air and we can get all good arcs like this World War III arc. But nope, let's not do that. Let's only focus on the arc people want and not the other arcs that people like that with certain characters in it. And no, let's not focus on them. Let's focus on this. It's freaking ridiculous. But yeah, World War III was good. Tomo versus Excel was pretty good. The music was super freaking hype, man. When you hear that track, man, that just freaking hypes you up, man. You're just like, let's go. It's freaking awesome. Tomo running through an avalanche. That was pretty cool. And, you know, Accelerator fighting. This is cool. Misaka Worst was cool. She was cool. A lot less old looking than she did in the novel. You know how in the novel she has like extra beads in this? She just looks like a crazy Misaka, which is fine. But still, you know, it's cool. It's cool. The fight between Fuyama and Tomo was pretty cool. Great calligraphy, and every scene was pretty impactful. You could feel the weight between Fuyama's attacks. It was freaking great with the sword going over Tomo's head. It was freaking great. The invisible thing part was pretty cool. Really nice set pieces for that whole freaking fight. It was pretty cool. So, at the end, they set up freaking New Testament, a pretty heavily implied, oh, there's totally gonna be a next, like, come on. Like, at the next 2, you could argue that, yes, no, maybe, set up for it. You know, it was very, very on the nose. Maybe we'll do it, maybe not. But this New Testament, this whole ending with the next 3, looks to be almost certain to me. Where it's like, oh, I'm introducing everyone. Who are you? Oh, my name's Olorus. I was cast aside by the one-eyed magic Othinius. Oh, look, it's Birdway. Oh, look, it's everyone from New Testament. It's freaking crazy. I liked Alistair cutting off Fuyama's arm. That was cool. Really well. First time we see him out of tank animated. Heck yeah. But yeah, this whole freaking... I think Index 3 ended on a very strong note. I think World War III was pretty good overall. I don't think it was bad in any way. A lot of good moments that were done right in service to the novel. It was pretty well done. So overall, I think Index 3, at the end of the day, was really overhyped and really just, you know, as time passed on, everyone was like, do Index 3, do Index 3, oh, it's gonna be so good. And then, you know, JC Staff did it, and they were sorely underestimating the amount of stuff they would have to do. And then everyone's like, oh, because at the time they were animating One Punch Man, I guess, and that. They were pretty overbooked, I think, so I think they should have spent way more time on it. Another year, at the very least, to get everything settled and to plan it out. I think they really rushed this. I really think they did. Which was pretty sad. But overall, it's not like this series came out as a super big conglomerate piece of crap, trash, garbage mess. I think this definite series has its flaws, But overall, it was Index. It was Index. What can I say? But I think this series ended on a strong note at the very least. Now, I think they learned their lesson. Maybe New Testament will be better. Because that freaking series needs freaking way more than 40 episodes. Holy crap. They better not pull this 26 episode crap. Unless they plan on doing like a small section of it, which I imagine they would. But no, we need more. This New Testament needs so many episodes. Oh my god. It's not even funny. Gosh, they're gonna mess this up if they try to pull the same crap again like in the X-ray with this. Jeez. But yeah. Overall, Index 3 was fine. We got Scientific Accelerator. So far, it's pretty decent. Art style is pretty unique. We got Railgun coming in the future. I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty pumped. Yeah, let's do this. So yeah. Let me leave your comments down below. What you think of Index 3? Was it a bit of a disappointment? Did you not like it? Did you like it, but you just thought characters were undercut? Which I do think, personally. A lot of characters were freaking moved to the side just to get this thing over with. But yeah. What do you think? How many episodes should it have been? Should New Testament have way freaking more? You probably should. Alright, everybody. I'll see you guys next time.